Hello friends, this is someone once again from Sony Tech, and I'm so excited about this particular video because I'll be walking you through how to use your regular React code and then copy paste it inside of your Expo project to make it work seamlessly just as a normal web app. And also I'll be walking you through how to host your application using EAS hosting, which was announced by Expo some days ago. I'm so excited about this because Expo has really been doing so well to make the lives of developers easy. So this is a link to the documentation of EAS hosting. I'll be leaving a link to this together with that of the React DOM Components inside of the description down below. Be sure to subscribe, please like this video, please share and comment. Okay, so to set up this project real quick, I went over to this repository and cloned this project because it comes with Tailwind setup and it comes with minimalistic file structure. So it just has the app and the index and everything is configured for you real quick. So a big shout out to Owusu1946. This guy has really been doing so well. I've been following his GitHub and also his LinkedIn. His name is Kenneth Owusu. I'll be leaving a link to his LinkedIn down in the description down below as well. Alright, so let's jump in. Okay, so I have this project already set up and this is regular React code. So I have this div and an h3. So let's add one more div here. So I'm going to do an h2. I'm going to do hello Expo Ghana community. So we have an Expo Ghana community here. And let's save. Okay, so let's give it some styling. So let's do a class name and let's do text of white. Okay, so it works. So isn't this so amazing? So I just had to use the use DOM directive from Expo, but to get this up and running, you would have to install or do an npm install of React Native Web. Okay, let me show you right here. So it says in the documentation npm install React Native Web View. All right. So I'm going to go over to my index.tsx file. I'm going to comment out this hero component and import this landing page I created. So I'll be walking you through real quick, but the main focus of this is the hosting part. So this is like regular React code. Okay, so I just had to modify my Next.js code which had this landing page and I just popped it in here, not forgetting to use the use DOM directive. All right, so great. So let's go over to the documentation of EAS hosting. So create your first deployment. Okay, so let's put this side by side. And it says you have to have an Expo account. It has to be an Expo router project. We've checked this and we have to install this globally. So now let's see if you are logged in. So let's do EAS, who am I? Okay, so it tells me I'm not logged in. So let's do EAS login. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and enter my username to Sam0 and my password. All right, so now it says I'm logged in. Okay, so let's go. The documentation side by side. Okay, so it says in our app.config we would have to set it to either static or server. All right, so now let's export our apps. I'm going to do npx expo export and we set the platform to web. So as I say every time, the documentation is always a great way to learn. We're going to bundle our app. Okay, so it says you should remember to rerun this command every time we are deploying. Okay, but before that, let's just check our. Okay, so Control B. Let's check our app.json, and we have Expo Web Metro Static. I think this is also checked. So we are not using any server components here. That's why we left it as static, because it's ideally a static web app. Right, once again, and it's bundling our web application for deployment. All right, cool. Okay, so I had some issues with my app.json and I had to do a bit of modification. Okay, so I had this error earlier which had to do with some asset issues. So what I did to fix this was I created a new assets folder. So this time I called it just assets, and I copy pasted all the images in here, and I made a duplicate of my app.json, and I changed the asset here. Right, great. Okay, let's see if our bundling is done. It's almost done. Thank you to Ivan Bacon and the Expo team for putting this out together. Okay, so this is done building. So now we're going to do EAS. Oh, what's happening here? We're going to do EAS deploy. Let's give this some time. We can deploy our app now. So it says here that EAS hosting is still in beta and subject to change. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and choose yes for everything here. This linking our lookout project to that of EAS like in the cloud. It's almost done. I'm going to get our URL for deployment. I'm going to choose the same thing. So a preview URL is just like how we have the vessel.app. So it's going to be a string with taxit.expo.app. So taxit is the app name because of the project I cloned. That was how the person named it. Okay, boom. So our deployment is ready. So now let's go ahead and click on this. Let's open this and see. And voila. So this is live now. Alright, so guys, I'm sure you like this one so much. Thank you so much for watching this one. Be sure to subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments. Bye.